What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. I saw someone who I guess used to be a fan of my channel, but now they don't like me and shit, whatever. The person said, I'm going around casting dispersions on people, but never giving a reason why I don't like a candidate or a person. Well, I don't know what planet they're from, but here goes. You know, the main reason why I'm not going to vote, I wouldn't vote for Herschel Walker. I can vote for him because I'm not a resident of Georgia. But the main reason why, if I was a resident of Georgia, why I wouldn't vote for him is because he's adamant in his belief that there's no such thing as systemic racism in this country. And, we're the only group who gets pushback when we talk about race. We're the only group. You see, an Asian person can say that, yes, they experienced anti-Asian racism during the recent pandemic, which is true, right? You don't see Herschel Walker going to a podium and challenging that because he knows that that'll be the death knell to his fucking career. You're not going to see God's chosen people, I'll put it like that, when they talk about certain things. You definitely not going to see Herschel Walker complain about that because that's going to be the kiss of death to his career. But the fact that he can go up there and say there's no such thing as systemic racism, when we see other times in the courtrooms, judges impose unbelievably harsh sentences to black to black defendants as opposed to their white counterparts for the exact same crime. Time and time again, when we see situations where a black family is denied a loan that a white family gets when they have the same or similar credit scores or live in the same area. Come on, man. We don't have to go into depth about this. For the fact that you can go out there and say that and you feel like there's no repercussions for it proves my point that this is a racist country. But then this dude will go out there and blame all societal ills on the black community. And I'm supposed to go out there and say, hey, this guy might make a good senator. From my perspective, just that alone disqualifies him from that conversation. But we're not just talking about that. We're not even just talking about the fact that he is, for lack of a better word, out of his fucking mind, ignorant, very unknowledgeable of how Washington works, doesn't seem to have a strong grasp on the issues. It troubles me that he has accusations of violence toward women. He appears to be a misogynist. Just the other day, he equated women and inflation with, well, they won't be able to go grocery shopping, as if men don't go grocery shopping. This guy has a mind, a view of America stuck in the 50s and early 60s. Never mind the troubling fact also that morally, this man has secret families, secret kids, while he judges other people in other communities that he's a part of, well, genetically a part of, for being immoral and amoral, but he does the same things. So, yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg of why I would never support him, even if I lived in Georgia. Now, I'm not saying Raphael Warnock is a lot better, because my personal belief is all of these candidates, major party candidates, are self-serving, and they don't have the interests of middle class families and under at heart. They have the interests of Wall Street and big business and corporations and the top 2 and top 5%. That's who they serve. So at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. Uh, but to sit there and say that I only uh, dislike Herschel Walker because he's a Republican, have you been listening? Have you been listening to my channel at all? And by the way, I'm going to say this too. The only reason why I put this donation option up is because subscribers of mine suggest in the comments, hey man, I like your work, man. I like to donate to your channel. I felt funny about that for a long time until I said to myself, well, other people doing it. It's okay. And from time to time, I might get a donation, and I shout them out. But this has been somehow magically turned into niggas begging for donations. It's funny how everything that we do gets criminalized. But hey, there's no systemic racism in this country. I didn't know it was a crime to shout out people for donating to your channel. I didn't know it was a crime. So, anyway, Herschel Walker is a buffoon and an idiot. And like I said before, I think he's going to lose. I think people who are claiming that they're going to vote for Herschel Walker, some of them are just pump faking. But anyway, that's all I got to say about